Welcome. Well, in that case.
Welcome,
Looking fools!
welcome to the thing.
Indeed. Oh, hi, Kyrell. You didn't say anything.
Hello.
Popped in.
He did say anything. He did say stuff.
Did he?
Did I?
Yeah, he said
Did he?
ha 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 when I made the Mudkips joke.
Oh.
Yes, there was a laughter.
I heard
That
him
was the
laugh.
ha ha ha. That was more of a. Not a ha 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 ha. Woohoo! All right. Well, in that case, do we have a sponsor at all?
I'll improv one right now.
Okay.
Are you a warforged that needs to swim? Then come on down and get the new dolphin fin attachment. Comes with flippers for your feet and hands, as well as the actual dolphin fin. May make you look like a shark. No money back, because satisfaction is guaranteed. And if you're not satisfied, well, you're probably stuck at the bottom of the ocean, and I'm not going to come deliver payment to you. Sucks to be you.
Sucks to be you.
So come on down to Warforge R Us and pick yours up today. Only costs 99 payments of $39.99. Back to you, Jared.
What a deal. Thanks, Sparta. Cool. Quick recap for everybody. Doesn't remember, it's been a couple weeks. Last time we started off, Ezra Harden was poking around with Sparta. They figured out that there was the bag of holding got turned into the chest of holding, and Knapp now lives in the chest of holding. You had the body of the person you found. You guys pretty much just left it inside of the road. Miles came to you and said that he wanted you to reestablish the supply line and leveraged your stay at the Holy Cow. Hruk didn't agree, but also did, and bonded with Crumb, saying that everyone was an idiot. You all left to go down to the town. You got to the town and found that there was a whole bunch of utensils that had become sentient and were demanding a union against the townspeople that caused a whole bunch of problems. And through the grace of Durak El and the smarts of the party, plus the direction of the townsfolk, you went to go talk to the magician to figure out what the problem was. There was a magician that caused all of the utensils to come to life because he was obsessed with everything having a true life and being able to express themselves in their own way. After some arguing and some talking to and some persuasion, you were able to convince the magician that he wouldn't actually die if you killed him, and for science, if he died, he wouldn't actually die.
For science!
For science! And so he agreed to let you kill him with the understanding that he wouldn't actually die. Unfortunately, he actually did die. Dropped off his head. All the sentient beings came back down and died and became lifeless again. You then came back to Sidon, back to the Holy Cow, where you found that Hruk had put Miles into a cage. Sparta and Fifth went to go unlock the cage and let him out. Fifth convinced Miles to leave, gave him 2 weeks worth of ration money, and he left. And then Sparta thought that Hruk was keeping Miles against his will and was doing that with a bunch of other people. So he went to go stab Hruk in the back, but Shay intercepted and stole the spear before he could do that. And then Hruk turned around and figured out that Sparta was trying to attack him. And at the very end of last session, Sparta realized that Hruk was just an idiot. And so that is where we are going to start off. At this point, it is in the evening, about 8 o'clock.
Do I see Miles around?
No.
Darn it. Okay.
Yeah. You came back into the tavern, into the main common room, and Miles is not there.
He already hightailed it, I guess.
From what you know, from what you heard, that's what you can assume.
Hey, Rook,
Yeah.
got a question there about Miles' room and the whole cage situation.
I told you, like I said before, it was consensual for mostly. But go ahead and answer your question. Ask
You
me a
mean-
question.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you mean ask? Was that cage already in the room?
Well, what do you mean already? Like,
Like, when he moved in, was that cage there already?
yeah, it was there from like the people that we bought it from before, but we never bothered to get rid of it. He just left it there for some reason. He wasn't a very smart. He is not a very smart guy.
Apparently, if he took the room with the cage, knowing that you were around. Anyways, you say that it was there from the people who you bought the place from,
Yeah.
and who did you buy the place from?
I don't know. There was just these like there was this like old couple that they were just tired of running it in. I don't know. I leave all the business things to Miles, so
Okay, but
you have to ask him
he's
why
gone.
he's not gone. He does this. He'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, if you say so.
He always comes back. We get into our little disagreements, and then I remind him how much we're best friends, and then he comes right back without any. It's just like water under the teacup.
Why is there water under your teacup? Is there a crack in it?
No, it's an expression. It's like
Oh.
it's just like let things be forgotten. Water under the teacup.
I see. Hey Shay, are these kind of expressions kind of normal? Do I need to learn these? Is it important for me to know all these kind of weird expression things like water under the teapot?
I thought it was water under the bridge.
I don't know. I've only been alive a little bit. Is it water under the bridge?
That's the expression.
Okay. Do I need to know what these expressions mean?
Kind of.
Okay.
Are you sure it's water under the bridge? That doesn't sound right. Why would you have water under the bridge when?
Because that's where water goes.
Yeah, but teacups float, and so it'd be water in the teacup.
Do they float?
I think so.
Do you have a teacup?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go test. Let's go find out.
Okay.
Science.
He goes behind the bar and then rummages around and then starts pulling up different cups and then he pulls out this like little dainty porcelain teacup. Here you go. This is one that well, don't worry about where I got it from. It's special.
Okay. So, I guess we go over to the river.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go. We go to
Yeah, just there's that small little river that runs in town.
Yep.
Also, well, you go over there and you walk up to the river.
I drop the teacup in.
And it sinks to the ground, to the bottom. He looks at it. Where'd it go?
It sank. So, teacups do not float.
Fine. I guess it'll be water under the duck then, because ducks float. That makes more sense.
Okay, if you say so. I think I'll use it Shay's way. Let's head back to
Fine.
let's
If
head
you want,
back to
I
your
want to
building.
be cool. Okay, hang on. I gotta go get my cup. And then he dives
Alright,
into
well,
the
I'll meet
water.
you there.
And he grabs it. And he takes a couple minutes behind you as you make it back to the inn.
Okay. Okay, so just so everyone knows, teacups do not float. So Shay, you were right. It is water under the bridge.
Okay.
You were right this one time, Shay. Good job. And he he sticks his hand out to shake your hand. Good job for being smart this one time.
I stick out my hand for the shake.
All right, he shakes your hand. All right, good. Well, I'm glad this is all settled, and we can put all this nonsense behind us. I've got some business dealings I need to take care of, and then I'll be able to see you guys in the morning, and then we can go from there. I'm going to take steps to make sure that when you guys go to help us out, it's only because you're nice and not because we're forcing you to.
Okay.
And then he goes back into his room and leaves.
I thought we went willingly. Well, whatever. So, who's taking first watch?
We're in an inn. So we can just go to sleep at the same time.
Oh, that's right. Alright then. Where did Sparta get a room? Have we stayed here one night at least?
I
don't think you have. No, because as soon as you got back, then he turned around and left.
That's what I thought. So, where do I sleep? Do I just sleep here?
You can sleep on a bed if you want. Do you sleep?
I go and kind of on standby for a few hours. Go into sleep mode.
Or you just do that while standing?
I mean, it's easier if I'm at least sitting.
Well, I guess anywhere there's a chair, I guess.
Well,
Or you
all
could
right
try
then.
laying on a bed.
So I guess I'm just going to pull up one of the chairs in the tavern, face it towards the door, and go into standby mode where I stare at the door for 6 hours. That way, if anyone comes through the door in the night, I'll know.
Okay.
All right. Well, good night. I guess I'll just go to bed now.
All right, good night.
Then I head upstairs and go to bed.
Stasis mode activated.
All right. Well, assuming everybody else also follows suit, then the night comes. The first couple hours, nothing happens, and then Crumb, you are woken up as you feel a presence in your room. Hey! Hey!
Who's there?
Hey! You're wrong!
What?
You were wrong!
What do you mean?
I died. I'm dead. Killed me. Chopped off my head and everything.
Do I see anything?
Yeah, you see the gnome. The magician that you killed.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess you did die. Sorry. I forgot
this-
that if you cut the head off, then they do die. So we were wrong. My bad. Our bad. But how have you been?
Are bad? What do you mean are bad? I'm dead.
Yeah. How is it? What's it like?
Well, I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere. I'm just stuck here. And
You came to me. You were over at the other town, but now you're here, so you went somewhere.
I've been following you. I
So you
don't
can
know.
go somewhere.
Well, I tried to leave, but somehow I'm kind of I'm not really attached to you. I don't want to go there. No, I just needed to let you know that you were wrong. But I also need
Okay.
you to do me a favor.
Sure, I can give you some advice. Since you're dead, I think you could, explore the world. And now you don't have to eat or sleep, or you can't get hurt. You can go see the things you never got to see before when you were alive. That seems awesome.
Is that your spiritual advice? I mean, is there any way that you're like in tune with like the deity, right? That one guy, the Energizer guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
So what do I do, spiritual advisor? I mean, how do I get to the fields of the happy things?
Is that what you want? You don't want to hang around and see
I-
the world?
Feel incomplete. Like there's something better for me, but I just can't get there.
Maybe you need to see more of the land.
Are you sure that's your sagely wisdom to see more things?
Well, I mean, it depends if that's what you want, if that'll make you happy.
Well, I don't know. I'd stay here, but just okay. When you die, you have this horrible, drawing feeling that you need to go on to the next phase, but I can't do that because
This is the
Brain is
weirdest
broken.
dream.
you're not dreaming. It's real. I'm here. See? And then he walks up and tries to hit you, but you don't feel anything. It just goes right through you.
Yeah, this is a weird dream. And I'm not in tune with Energizer. But this.
But you
this
said you
dream's
were.
weird. No, Durakel.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, I'm just letting you know that I'm stuck and I don't know what else to do. And it's your fault because you killed me.
Well, what do you want to do?
I want to go on to the next place in life. I want to go to where the happy clouds are.
Oh, there were happy clouds in my mountains growing up. That was a good place. Have you been there? The Dew Mountains?
No, is that where
Happy
I can get to
clouds
the
there.
happy cloud place?
Well, there are happy clouds there, but I don't know if that's what you want.
Well, I guess I'll try that first, and then we'll see what's next. Maybe
But
maybe maybe there's another bridge.
if those clouds don't make you happy, you can always come back and ask me for other ideas.
Okay, I need you to do me a favor, though.
But you're dead.
Very important. I know, but it's important. You need to do it for science.
Oh, okay. Oh, are you hungry?
No, I can't eat
Sorry.
anything.
I think I have some squash. And then the wolves howl on my coat.
It's just the one whiny yapping barking noise. because the big wolf is broken.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Well, so while that happens, it goes on. Everybody else hears a ginormous, loud scream coming up in the middle of the night. And Sparta, you notice that all of a sudden, about a couple hours after you settle down to rest, just a huge influx of all sorts of like farm animals have started to walk around. Do you? So you have to be stationary, right? You can't move. You can't like move your head around.
Correct.
Okay. So you just see a bunch of like spiritual, like spirits that are representing a bunch of different farm animals that are walking around in your view. And then there's a servant that comes down in the middle of the night that notices everything and then screams extremely loud and starts to panic.
At that point, I would pop up out of sleep mode, rest mode, whatever, to see what the matter is. So,
And then she sees you and then she faints because she's terrified because she doesn't see you.
ma'am, you okay?
And
Hello?
she doesn't move. She's breathing, but she doesn't move.
Hello, ma'am.
The scream would have been loud enough that Shay and Navarre you would have woken up.
I guess I need to go get someone. I'm gonna go to Shay's room.
Okay.
Shay. Hey, Shay. You there? One of the people that work here came downstairs and fell asleep on the floor after screaming real loud. I'm not really sure what to do next. I'm assuming that's not normal.
Did she scream because of you?
Maybe. I couldn't. No. Her scream woke me up out of rest mode, so no. There's a bunch of glowy animals down there. She might have screamed about them.
Glowy animals.
Yeah.
What glowy animals? Are you religious now?
No. There's just animals walking around down there that glow in the dark.
So someone put glow in the dark paint on them?
I guess. I don't know. You want to go check?
Sure.
I go back downstairs and try and touch one of the egg ghosts.
And nothing happens. You don't feel or because they're completely incorporeal. And you're able to see a little bit more as a bunch of animals are walking in and out of the kitchen. Pigs, cows, a goat.
Are they like walking through the walls and stuff too? Just like
Yeah.
walking through things?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Shay. So I go back up. Shay. My hand just goes through them and they're kind of walking through tables and chairs and walls and stuff.
Are you hallucinating?
I don't know, what's that?
Seeing things.
Maybe? You want to come check?
Sure.
Alrighty. So I lead her back down.
As you are going downstairs, and a couple of the other doors are also opening up for the other patrons that are there, they're also trying to figure out what's going on. And as you walk downstairs, and yeah, the same thing, you see there's just a bunch of animals that are going around. They're starting to make a little bit of noise, and you're actually hearing some things happening outside as well. outside of the tavern. That's a little bit muffled.
So yeah, she fell asleep after coming down and yelling or screaming. What do we do?
She fainted, so she'll be fine.
Ah, okay. So do we just leave her on the floor then?
I would move her to a safer spot so no one tramples her.
Okay, I'll do that then. Do you know where her room is?
No. I do not.
Okay. I guess I'll just
You
put her on the bar. I'm gonna pick her up and just lay her on the bar.
One of the servants calls out from the top of the stairs. Oh, I know, that's Giselle.
Okay.
You can just follow me. I'll take you to her room. She was on the night shift tonight.
Oh, I see. Alright. So I carry Giselle over my shoulder like I've carried everyone else. And
Alright.
follow her.
Yeah, she takes you to her room. I guess this means that I'm in the night shift. She really need. She's gonna have a talking to when she wakes up, I tell you.
Okay. So I just put her there on the bed.
Yeah, just put her on the bed. And do you know what's going on with all them, with all those critters? All that.
They're
It's,
walking through stuff.
it's
I don't know.
freaking people out.
Well, I don't know. At this point, do I know what a ghost is?
I don't know. I mean, you would struggle with the
really-
idea. You wouldn't understand the concept of a spiritual being necessarily. I don't think you
Sure, and we haven't
hear
seen
about
any yet. We haven't seen any yet.
Right. So you would have been had the explanation of a spiritual being, but you wouldn't be able to truly grasp what that means.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see if I can put it together?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a 14.
I'd still say, I mean, you'd kind of grasp it a little bit, but
Okay, fair enough.
yeah, it wouldn't quite click because it'd be really hard for you to conceptualize a living spiritual force for
Alright, that's
a
fair.
person.
Okay, so yeah, they just started walking in through the walls, and now they're walking through chairs and making noise and stuff.
Are they hurting anyone or anything? I mean, this
No.
hasn't happened before. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, I guess I'll.
That I've seen yet.
What?
At least not that I've seen or know of. I don't believe they're hurting anyone.
All right. Well, let's
I mean,
go. Let's
I
go.
can't touch them, so
Let's go look down there, I guess, and we'll see. Was there maybe I can call a cleric or something?
all right, sounds good. Hello,
right.
Jonathan. So, DM, do we run into Fifth in the hallway?
Well, that's why we forgot to cover him. Is Fifth staying in the inn, or does he decide to go back to the manor?
I mean, he passed out after poking his head out to see if I had killed Ruck yet.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Wait. Did he? Is that that would likely
That
stop
was-
right there?
That's where we stopped.
Okay, yeah, I guess he's just asleep on the ground in the inn.
Okay. We'll say.
I mean, maybe Elva dragged him off. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I'd say that you'd be asleep in your room
At
Do I
the
still
inn or
have
at
a
the... At
at the inn.
okay.
The room of the inn. Someone would have moved you up to your room. It's just it's a common thing now that you have these random bouts of narcolepsy.
Okay, so... Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So Fifth, you would have heard a really blood curdling scream coming down from the the common room in the tavern that would have woken you up in the middle of the night. That's where we're at.
Well, I mean, we're a little past that, but that's all Fifth would know.
Right.
Oh man, is Elba around?
Eleba's not there, actually.
Did it sound like Elba?
No. And then, as far as you as a player knows, the whole common room is filled with a bunch of farm animals that are all spirits that are just wandering around aimlessly.
Oh, cool. I mean,
And there was a servant that came downstairs, and she screamed and panicked when she saw all of the spirits, and then that woke up Sparta, and he stood up to look at her, and then she fainted because she didn't see him. And she was
Okay.
terrified.
Fifth is trying to get back to sleep.
Okay.
If it didn't sound like Elba,
Yes. Okay.
it's hard to play a very tired rabbit when you're supposed to wake up in the middle of the night for an encounter.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
So I
We go
guess
back-
she leads me back down.
Say it again.
So I guess we just go back to me, and she leads me back
All right.
down to the common room
Yeah.
to investigate the animals.
Yeah. Yeah, so she sees that and she's not quite as panicked as the other one was, but she's like, well, I've heard of this happening around town a lot, but we don't know what to do.
Wait, this happens a lot.
I mean, recently, okay, I think I heard you're that Sparta guy, right? The thing that like got born like a month ago.
Yes, I am Sparta. And I kick a table. Sorry,
Yes.
I don't know why I did that.
Well, okay. So once somebody dies, they're supposed to be dead, but that's not happening anymore.
Right.
And it's been happening for a couple weeks, and we don't know what's going on. And we keep complaining to the people in charge, the government, and they're not doing anything. And
Well, the
I don't know.
spirit
Maybe you
bridge
could.
is broken.
What?
The spirit bridge is broken.
What do you mean the spirit bridge is broken?
Well, as Master Crumbs, sorry, Lord Crumbs explained it to me. He said that Durakel said that Spirit Bridge is broken, and so the dead things can't go over to the other place to do the thing, because Spirit Bridge is broken, so we need to hire a spirit carpenter to fix the Spirit Bridge.
Oh,
Look, I'm
So-
just telling you what the moron said. I'm sorry.
okay. Well, I mean, I guess I guess I'll go out and see if I can find a cleric or someone to banish the people. I guess the
Sure.
banish the things that are here.
I guess.
Oh, okay. Now do you have any other ideas? Was it your? I'm sorry, Shay. Was that your name?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
is that? Do you have any ideas on what's going on or what caused this? Or like, I guess the spiritual bridge kind of makes sense if you believe in that kind of thing, but I didn't think religion was like a real like. I didn't think that existed. I thought that was just for made up crazy people.
Mm.
Well, that matches my experience so far.
As is mine. The religious nuts that I've met have not been altogether brilliant.
We could ask my chest kobold.
You're what?
I open up my chest and pull out Gnap.
Kate, Kate, Sparta. Is that
Yeah.
your name now? We need to. You need. You need to knock before you do that.
Oh,
You can't just-
sorry.
You can't just be pulling me out. I could be entertaining a friend or sleeping or something.
Okay, should we try that again?
What
Yes.
friend do you have in there?
That's for me to know and for you to not know.
I put him back in the.
But he would know what was happening in there, like what he puts in there. So, what friend are you entertaining over there?
Hang on, Shay. I'll have to pull him back out in a second. So I shove him back in, and I reach in, knock on his head, and then pull him out. Okay, now, Shay had a question for you.
It's not.
And it's a good question, too. Wouldn't I know if you have friends in there since they have to come through my chest?
No, because well, I can do things. I can go where I need to go. I can pop in and out of things. I can if I
How
find
come
them
you
over.
can't get out of my chest on your own?
I can.
Oh,
I just choose not to.
I see.
It's comfortable. And now that I have my breathing tube, it's great.
Okay, well, I'll make sure to knock before I just yank you for moving on. Anyways, do you know anything about the...
Did you even ask to start living in his chest?
Yeah,
Did you?
actually.
Me as a player doesn't remember. Did he actually ask?
No, he didn't. He just moved in the
Okay.
middle. There was one night. I think he just climbed on in before. Yeah, before you had the armor and stuff.
Okay. Well, no, he didn't actually ask, but I didn't evict him, so...
Squatters' rights, baby.
Yeah, I kind of consented by not consenting, I guess. Either way, I don't mind. I don't mind. I kind of like having him in there. It's kind of fun. Anyways, Gnap, do you know anything about these weird glowy animal things?
What? Oh, those glowing animal things. Hang on just a second. And then he runs back into the bag, and he comes out and he's wearing some spectacles. Gotta put on my smart eyes.
Okay.
Okay, so what you have here is the Classis Genius Spirituous Virtuoso, and it appears as if they are present here in the physical realm, and they haven't gone over to the spiritual realm.
Yeah, we know all that.
Okay, so what's your question?
Do you know why? Wait, what? I turned back to the person. What was our question?
Oh, the servant.
Yeah.
Well, it's why are they here? Why are they?
Yeah,
How do we get rid of them? Take
How
your
do-
pick.
That's what it was. How do we get rid of them?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know anything about this stuff.
Oh,
Ask
well,
ask
okay,
your
then.
paladin friend, or I mean, have you tried like yelling at him, or maybe like blowing him out with your like get a big fan and whooshing him out? I don't know.
I tried to pet one. Does that count?
You can't pet the incorporeal spirituals of the spiritual realm. I've tried this.
Yeah, I know my hand went right through it. Anyways, thank you. I shove him back into the chest of holding and button myself up.
She just looks at you. Do you have any other things living in you?
Not that I know, but apparently he has guests. So I didn't know about that either.
Okay, well, yeah, well, I guess I'll walk outside and see if I can find anything else, or I don't know. I don't know what to do. Where's your paladin friend? Isn't this kind of his thing? Isn't this like a spiritual thing that they do?
Yeah, but if he's not down here already, he's probably communing with Durakel or something.
Oh, okay. I just wish that I wish we knew why this just all of a sudden happened. Like, how did it break? Why are these things not staying dead? Why can't life go back to the way it was?
I don't know. What? Let's see. Nope, I would know because I'm smart. Well,
Because you guys-
wishes are kind of a funny thing. There, we kind of made a wish that that Abner's powers would be gone, and apparently his powers were tied to the spirit bridge, and so the spirit bridge blew up, and now spirits can't leave.
Wait. You're saying this is your fault?
No, I'm saying that a wish spell given to us by a leprechaun caused all this.
Okay. But if you hadn't asked for the wish, then this wouldn't have happened.
Mhm.
So this
suppose
is your
so.
fault.
No, I take no personal responsibility for this.
But it was caused by your actions.
Nope. I didn't cast the wish spell.
But it wouldn't have been cast if it wasn't for your actions.
All we did was answer a riddle and ask real nicely for his powers to be gone. We did not ask for the spirit bridge to be blown up.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, well, either way, all right, well, you're no help. I'm gonna leave and go outside, and maybe someone else can help me, even though you clearly caused this, and everyone's gonna know this, that you caused this. But, yeah, I'll
Shay?
talk to you.
Shade, did I cause this?
You and the rest of the group.
Okay, yes, I caused this.
Well, so, well, that's good that you're admitting it, but, we still need to figure out how to fix it. I guess they're not hurting anything, but I don't know. You don't know what to do, so I'm gonna find someone who does.
Alright, well, good luck with that. Hope you guys can fix the bridge.
No, and she walks away, and she walks outside. And as she opens the door, you hear similar screaming as there's just chaos outside.
Is that enough screaming? How soundproof is this room?
It's not soundproof. You
Oh.
still don't hear Eleva, but you do hear
So
there's
Fifth,
screaming outside now too.
so Fifth is being repeatedly woken up.
Yes.
That's Fifth. He kind of gets up, washes up a bit, comes out the door, looks around, maybe heads to the common room.
Yep. So you see several of the doors were open as people started to come down, and then you come down to see a couple people that are standing in the common room, really unsure, as there's at least 20 or 30 different farm animals that are just walking around, walking through things, walking through different people, walking through each other inside the common room as you come downstairs.
Do I see any of the party members?
Yeah, and you see Shay and Sparta that are just standing in the midst of everything.
Oh, hey, Faith.
Hello. Hello. Hello, Sparta.
Yeah, good morning.
Is it morning?
My internal clock says it is currently PM. What time is it?
Like 2 a.m.
Currently 2 a.m.
That's not really the morning, Sparta.
It's early morning.
It says AM. Isn't that morning?
That is whatever this world's equivalent of. What does AM stand for? Like something meridian?
I don't know.
All morning.
All morning.
Antemeridium. There it is. Whatever this world's equivalent of antemeridium is. Which
Yes.
just means before noon.
So there you go.
Okay. And Fifth stops and is like, you know what? When does the night end, in your opinion, then? When does the night begin, even?
You're being silly now.
No, I think
The night begins when the sun goes down, and it ends when the sun comes up. I did not say good day. I said good morning. Come on. Keep up with me here. You know, you're not usually this grumpy.
it is very.
Are you
is
feeling
in the-
okay?
It is in the middle of the night, and flesh and blood needs sleep. What's happening? Why are people screaming?
Bad sleep.
Because they're
sound
saying
like-
spirits.
The bridge thing.
Is that what these things are? They're spirits?
They're spirits.
Ah.
Lovely.
Is that different than
we-
ghosts?
They're the same thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can we just sleep? I mean, this is not causing like any direct problem, right? The spirits aren't attacking anybody.
No,
No.
but they're screaming outside. You're gonna sleep through all that?
Muffle my ears with something. He looks
What,
around.
Is it too loud? Would your manner be quieter?
Ah, an excellent idea, Sparta. If you'll excuse me.
Okay, you're excused.
It heads to the manor.
Should we go with him?
Do you want to go with him?
I don't particularly care.
I mean, he is a lord now, so
Yeah.
protection is better.
So is that a yes?
Yep.
Should I go get the others?
No, you're fine.
Okay, let's go
If they're
then.
not down here, then let's go.
Navarre, did you ever come down?
I don't recall coming down though.
Yeah, so you would have been woken up, and you would have heard you would have heard the initial scream of the common room as well as several other screams. You'd have a hard time staying asleep with all the commotion going around everywhere.
So would you have come down at some point, or would you have consulted the tree first?
You would have consulted the tree, which I'm doing right now.
Excellent, excellent.
Cannot predict now. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, snap.
Means you have to make your own decision.
what was the question you asked?
You keep asking the ball or the tree over and over and over.
The tree's
Yeah.
still asleep. It's like a station not available, like off the air type of a response.
Oh, how wonderful.
You're just getting hold music.
Just
As you're trying to ask Sir Lanford what to do, all you're getting is just this like really mellow music.
a
Yep.
random bard is playing on the line.
Yep, just a soft lute music.
Honestly, would Navarre be more freaked out that Sir Lanford's not responding than whatever else is going on?
Yeah, he's more concerned that he didn't get a definitive answer to go down, and so he's concerned about what's happening.
So would he come seeking the others for help with the tree?
At this point, honestly, yeah, he would probably go down by this point.
Oh, hey, Navarre.
Ah, good morning, if it's even morning.
Morning. We're gonna go over to Lord Grimsborth's place. He already left.
Oh, is there a reason for that?
He said he couldn't sleep, so he was gonna go back to his place. And we decided, maybe we should just go with him.
If it has to do about the sleeping, I will happily join you. I cannot get a wink of sleep either.
Alright, so, yeah, let's go.
Alrighty.
How's Sir Lanford treating you today?
Well, I asked him about the screaming, and he didn't quite know what was going on. And I'm currently on the line, listening to some music.
I see.
So,
Is that for, Sir Lanford technical support or something?
honestly, I have not received this before, and so I am a little concerned.
Oh, I see.
All of a sudden, the music stops, and you hear a doo-doo-doo. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and dial again.
Oh, what's the call? Sparta,
Yes?
do you know what a call is?
No. Shay. Do you know what
I know.
I stopped some random guy on the street to ask them. And if I have to, I will physically grab them to stop them.
He looks around at you. What? What do you... A call? What?
Yeah, what's it called?
I mean, like this? And then he looks around, and then he sees somebody else. Hey, Joey! Hey, Joey! Come here! That's a call.
Oh, thank you. You can go back to your panicked running or whatever you were doing.
Right. He stand up. He runs away.
Come back to Navarre. Hey, Navarre, it's where you call for someone.
Oh,
So hey, Navarre. Hey, Navarre.
yes.
No, that was an example of a call.
Oh, I see.
Hold on.
Oh.
So canonically now in this world, when Navarre consults the tree, it's like he's contacting
Spirit phone lines.
our world, because we know our Earth is now canonically part of this multiverse.
I mean, he is a plastic tree.
From the from Earth. You're right.
Yeah.
So it's magically linked dimensionally.
Kind of. I mean, there is some sort of an essence or deity that has been associated, and we've canonically tied to Sir Lanford because he lets Navarre see Cain. And Cain does get some sort of a mental, or not Cain. Navarre gets a mental acknowledgement. There is some sort of a contact when he gets an answer from Sir Lanford. So yeah, that's as far as we've got. As far as him not responding.
But Navarre's a druid.
Yes.
Doesn't mean you can't use a deific magical item that gives you communication powers across dimensions.
Okay, good point. I'm getting lost in the lore. Anyways, oh yeah, so
Was where are
this
you?
is lore.
This is uncharted territory.
Congratulations, this is lore.
We write the lore as we go.
Yep.
So, how much farther to Lord Grimsbirth's abode?
You're only a couple. I guess you've been walking for about 10 minutes. So, probably another 10 minutes or so. And fifth is probably 5 minutes, 5 minutes ahead of you.
Okay.
But yeah, so I guess, well, you're able to make it there. Although, one of the things that happens as you're walking along, you do happen to see there's a man that's running across the street screaming, as there's a spirit woman that's following along, screaming at him, "You killed
You're cutting
That
out.
cut out everything. We didn't catch a single word of that.
You killed
Sorry.
me, maybe?
Yeah, you killed me." She's yelling in a high-pitched scream, "You killed me! You killed me! You killed me!"
Repeatedly?
As
This is it? Just keep saying that same thing?
Yep, as he's running away,
That's
being
unfortunate.
chased by this woman.
Oh, who needs to cast Speak with Dead to find out all the information about murders? Now we just have the dead telling us willingly.
Well, that was weird.
But yeah, other than that, nothing else happens. You're all able to make it back. Fifth, you make it to the manor first, and you walk up, and the door is locked.
And I don't have a key?
Yeah, you would have key, so it's locked, and you're able to unlock it and get in, and then
Okay.
go to your bed, I guess, and go to sleep.
Are any of the servants, like, on call?
Yeah, there would be one that as you walk in, then you'd be greeted by one of the servants that's working the night shift, essentially.
Ah, yes, Wheatley. There's a possibility of some other members, some others might come a calling. You know the group.
Oh, right.
Only admit the ones that would make sense to admit.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit, sir? Who would make sense to admit?
The metallic one with the glowing eyes, and the one with the tree, and the one with the fins.
Okay. What about anybody else that comes? Should we not let them in?
Yeah, don't let anybody else in.
Okay. Will do, sir. Have a good night. I'm not sure what you're doing here in the middle of the morning, but that's none of my business.
Well, stuff happening outside. I needed to sleep.
Of course, sir.
Don't freak out if the spirits come flown in here. It's not that big a deal. And with that, he just leaves.
Okay, sir. Have a good night. And then you head upstairs to bed, and then 5 minutes later, the rest of the party comes up. As he's standing there in the doorway with the door open, and he greets you.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, yes. I guess you're the rest of the group that Sir Master Lord Fifth mentioned.
Isn't his name Lord Grimsbirth? Pretty sure
Yes,
that he said that he took Eliba's last name, right?
Yes, he did. I apologize. I'm not quite used to that yet, but you're right. He is Lord Grimsborth.
Okay. Well, do you have any rooms for us for the night?
Oh, why, of course. Let's see. We have the metal one, yes, and the one with the tree, yes, and And the one with the fins, I believe. Yes. Yes, you're all welcome to stay with us. We have plenty of rooms and any other comforts that you might need.
We also have one with the scales.
What one with the scales?
I knock on my chest, open it up, pull out Gnap. See, we got this one.
Well, he didn't specifically mention that one, but I mean, I guess he's kind of part of you, so I guess he's allowed in.
Okay, I'll make sure that he stays in my chest.
All right, that good idea.
All right, I shove him back in there and button up again.
As you do, Sparta, we talked about this.
What? What was that, Jared?
Sparta, we talked about this.
I knocked this time.
Was there anything that you... I'm sorry, I don't know what kind of creature you are. Is there anything that you need in particular to be more comfortable?
I don't know, because I don't know what kind of creature I am either. But if you could just show me to a place where I could go into sleep mode, that would be fantastic. Just whatever you would do for the normal people.
Okay, yes, follow me. Follow me, you three. And
I'm
then
gonna
he'll-
head back to the inn. We have another party member that's there still.
Oh, I see. Well, yes, very well. Good luck, and I guess don't be concerned with the spirits, I guess, is what Lord Grimspor said.
Oh, are there spirits here too?
Well, I haven't seen any in the manor specifically, but Lord Grimspor said they were there, so of course it must be so.
Okay, sounds good. Out of curiosity, have you seen Elaba? Because I didn't see her with Lord Grimsborth.
Oh, Lady Grimsborth.
Yeah, Lady
Oh.
Grimsborth.
I thought that she would have been with Lord. I have not seen her.
Okay, well, if you do see her, just make sure you let her in, since it didn't sound like Lord Grimsborth had her on the list.
Oh well, she's kind of always on the list. She doesn't really need permission, but we'll let her in if she comes.
Okay, sounds good.
Very well. And then he takes Navarre and Sparta to different rooms. Is there anything that you need, sir, with a tree?
I should be fine with what I have, thank you.
Right. Can I take your tree from you? Can I?
Absolutely not.
Some water or something?
No.
Okay.
He does
My
not need water,
apologies,
he
sir.
is fine.
My
No, you are
apologies.
fine, you are fine.
And he drops you off of the room as well.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. All right. And then Shay, do you go back to the town? I guess. Is there anything else that you wanted to do? Or
No,
not the
just
town,
head
but
to the inn. Just head to the inn and just knock on the door of Crumb's. Crumb's door.
So at this point, he would have been done with this conversation. So he'd just be asleep. So he
Okay.
probably would. We'll just say that he doesn't answer
Okay.
unless. Well,
He
Yeah,
doesn't
for-
get woken up by all the screaming.
well, he does. He was in a conversation with
The gnome
gnome.
that we killed.
with the gnome, and
The
then
gnome that we murdered for science.
in real life, he had to go take a phone call. So
Which is taking forever.
so when he comes back,
His
we'll
boss
just say that
wants to know if he likes mudkips.
Yeah. So yeah, Crumb does not answer as you knock on the door. Then if you try to listen in, you'll just hear him snoring.
Assuming he went back to sleep from all the
Right.
screaming.
Right. Well, went back to sleep asterisk? Unless, I don't know. Well, I would guess that the way hopefully that's the way that we'll have him play it, or we'll say that that's how he'll play it is. He'll just go back to sleep because he won't think that it's a real. He'll think it's just a dream. At least that's how we'll do it until he comes back, I guess.
Good enough for me.
So yeah, do you go back to your room then, or
Well, they're still screaming, right?
yes?
You can always just leave
No.
him a note and go back to the manor.
No, I'll just go to the table down in the common area and just sit there.
Okay. So you do that. As you get comfortable, there's several animals that try to nuzzle you, but they just walk right through you. And the rest of the night passes without incident. And then shortly after sunrise, Shay, you notice that the spirits start to kind of taper off and start to disappear, and you're not able to see them. As a couple hours come past, and it comes into full morning, and the morning crew comes in to start getting breakfast ready for those that are coming in, and they see you and they acknowledge you, and they would bring you whatever you would want in the morning, and yeah. So a couple hours go by, and then around 8 o'clock or so, Ruck will walk out and stretch and, hey Shay.
Hey, Rook.
Hey, I wrote a contract for all you guys to sign. Did you happen to hear anything weird last night? I kept
Yes.
hearing, like, screaming or something.
Yep. We got some spirits roaming around.
Well, and he looks up at the skull that's glowing. You never know that holy cow. I mean, it's a safe haven, I guess, for spirits.
Yep. Yep, Bessie was here too.
Oh, Bessie. Oh, I miss her. She was a good cow. Anyways, yeah, I have this contract for all you guys to sign. And then he pulls out a piece of paper, and then he hands it to you. It's just some legal thing saying that you guys are welcome to stay here for as long as you want to, and no matter what Miles says, just ignore it, because I said you can stay here.
Okay.
But I need you guys to sign it, and I'll sign it too.
Okay.
And he hands you the paper, and the contract, is the most nonsensical thing you have ever seen in your life. It's written in 3 different languages, between Orcish, Common, and Dragonborn. So for whatever of those languages you understand,
Common.
it just yeah. So you just see a couple different spatters of words here and there of Common, and you don't recognize or understand anything else that's on the paper. And even the words that are in Common don't make any sense. It doesn't even seem like it's in the contract.
Is it written in crayon?
It's written in charcoal.
Okay, next best thing.
And then he goes and he brings a quill and ink and says, "Here you go. It's official here. Let me write it first." And so he writes his name, or what you can assume is his name, as it doesn't actually spell Hruck.
Mm. Do I need to do that?
Yeah, you need to write your name right next to my name.
In what language?
Just in common, or whatever language you want, I guess. If you want to write your name in another language, that's okay.
Okay.
Then after you do that, he goes, "All right, now where's everybody else? We got to have them sign it too. This is very important, legal."
They're at the Grensborth Manor to
Oh.
get away from all the screams and sleep.
Oh. Well, then I guess let's go over there so we can have them sign the paper. Or at least
I'm
I'm going
waiting.
to go over there.
You can go over there. I'm waiting for a Crumb.
Oh, Crumb's here?
Yeah, Crumbs is here.
All right, well, I'm going to go have him sign the paper.
Okay.
And then he walks out of you. And then about 10 minutes later, he comes back downstairs. He's still asleep. I'll just go to the Grimsboreth Manor to get everyone else to sign it, and then we'll be good.
It took him
Okay.
10 minutes to confirm that Crumbs is asleep.
That
He
is
was
correct.
banging on the door.
For 10 minutes.
Yep. And no response. So he goes, and yeah. And then we'll switch over to everybody that is in Grimsboreth Manor.
Okay, so I come out of rest mode and open the door and realize I have no idea where I am or how to get around. I just start aimlessly walking the halls, trying to figure out where I am.
Eventually you'd be stopped by a servant. You're stopped by an elf that she looks up to you. Hello, sir. Can I
Yes,
help?
hello. I'm looking for the place where people go in the morning here. This is my first night kind of separated from the group, and so not really sure where we're supposed to meet up now.
Oh, yeah. You need the people are right. People go in the morning. I understand. Come follow me.
Okay.
And she takes you downstairs, and then she leads you in the back outside to an outhouse.
Okay.
This I think this is where people usually go in the morning.
Okay.
So
That little house over there.
yeah, and inside here, this is where people go in the morning.
Okay. I guess I'll wait here then.
Are you gonna? Okay. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Feel free to use the facilities when you need to, and then once you're done, then you can come inside for breakfast and yeah.
Well, okay then.
And she leaves to go back inside.
I guess I go in the outhouse and sit there and wait for the rest of the group to show up. Because, yeah.
All right.
That's clearly the correct solution.
I mean, he does.
Based on what she said.
Yeah. I mean, he might think it's a little weird, and maybe not right, but his charisma's not high enough to know for sure. So he's just kind of taking it at face value because he doesn't really know.
No one probably would have explained to him about going to the bathroom. So
Exactly. He doesn't understand. He just
During all the time
Yeah.
that he was walking with Crumbs, you think Crumbs did not explain going to the bathroom?
I can see that going either way.
Yeah. I could definitely see it not being explained.
Okay.
At least not with an outhouse involved.
Alright.
So yeah, he is now Sparta's sitting in the outhouse. Navarre and Fifth, what are you doing?
Is it morning?
It is now morning.
Is Elba back?
She is not.
Okay. Was there like a pair of sending stones that they got from the treasury at some point where you could contact her?
I mean, there probably would be some. It'd be a matter of whether or not you would actually have them or expect to ever be separated. Because thus far, you've always been together.
I don't know. Let's let the dice decide. Odd or even, Jared?
Even.
I'll take odds.
Okay, which
I'll
one
take
of
the
you wants
corner.
to be? Which one of you wants to be? Yes, sending stones, and which one of you wants to be no sending stones?
Even is sending stones, odd is no.
Okay. Odd. No, I guess they don't have. I guess they didn't get a chance to do that yet.
Makes sense logically, since you guys have been together ever since the wedding.
Yeah. Okay. So if it looks around and feels mild concern, washes up, goes around, asking servants if they've seen Lady Grimsworth.
And none of the servants have said they have seen her at all.
Okay. Then he'll look for party members to ask if the party members saw Helba leave at some point, or when the last time they saw Helba was
Okay.
during Fifth being asleep.
So Navarre, that comes to you and where you would be. Would you get up and start walking around, ask a servant to go? What are you doing?
He would probably get out and ask the closest person to him where to go from there, probably.
Okay.
If there was like maybe
Eventually, they
hallways.
would direct you to the Fifth, so you guys would be together.
All right. Good morning, Fifth. How are you?
Yes, well, thank you. Navarre, when was the last time you saw Helba?
That is a good question.
Does the GM have to fill in that information?
I think so.
It would have been right before you went to sleep. Right as after Sparta, Truck, and all that stuff. You went to sleep.
And Fifth was there too, right?
Yeah, he passed
Was there
out.
something?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Elba took him up to the room at Hruck's Inn.
Okay. I believe she was last with you. I believe you were knocked out, but it was around that time.
Okay. And that was the last time you saw her. She brought me into the room, and that was it.
I do believe so, yes. Are you having trouble finding her?
Yes. Well, let's go see if anyone else has seen her.
Speaking of, where are the others?
I have been asleep. If you don't know, then I certainly wouldn't know. Did you come here with them?
We came here, most of us as a group, and then we all got put into our own rooms for the night.
Okay. And then Fifth would just find, I guess, a servant to see who else is around.
I feel like this is turning into a murder mystery. Party members are disappearing one at a time.
So eventually you're able to track down the servants through whatever you want to call it. She'll say that the servant that took Sparta to the outhouse will mention that's where she last saw him. And she hasn't seen Shay, although she knows that Shay. Well, no, they would have left. They would have known that she had left. So she would have said that Shay is not there, but Sparta's last time that she saw him was at the outhouse.
Ah, the outhouse.
Yes. He asked me to take him to where people go in the morning.
And your first thought was the outhouse.
I mean, well, yeah, like, my lord, it's not proper to say, I need to go to the bathroom. So I assume that's what he was asking for. He needed to go relieve himself, my lord.
Okay. Like, Fifth would know from traveling that Sparta has nothing to do in a bathroom, right?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Guess we'll go to the outhouse.
She gives you a curtsy and then she walks off. And yeah, you make it to the outhouse.
I guess I knock. I'm actually surprised that the manor has no indoor plumbing as a player, but
I don't know.
okay.
For now, it does. Maybe next session will magically have indoor plumbing. I don't know.
The indoor plumbing's for the Lord and Lady only.
Knock,
Right.
knock.
I guess I pushed the house door open and you just see me sitting there.
Sparta, have you gained some new features or functionalities that would require you to use these facilities?
I don't even know what these facilities are for.
Disposing
I mean,
of
as far-
waste from within our bodies.
That's weird.
Indeed.
That's that thing that you guys kept doing when we were traveling here, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, I don't have that, and this is a really stinky and weird place for people to meet up in the morning.
Ah, yes. I believe the maid misinterpreted what you were seeking.
I see.
Yes, she thought you were asking in a polite way where to dispose of internal wastes. Okay, well, let us leave this place.
Okay. I
Okay.
finagle
So-
my way back out of the outhouse.
Does Sparta smell?
I mean, not really. I'm assuming that he wouldn't actually like stick his hand into anything. So
Well,
No,
I
but
mean,
if
if he
it's
was just
sitting
like,
in there-
sitting in there.
For
yeah,
10+ minutes.
yeah. I mean, he would a little bit. It eventually would go away, but initially, yes, he would smell as he comes out.
Okay. Do they have like a hose? Is that like a thing?
I mean, there wouldn't be like pressurized water, but
I
there
don't know
would
if
be
they
a
have okay, they don't have pressurized water. That's fine.
barrel.
Yeah, just whatever. Let's just go.
Okay.
Fifth on Grin and Barrett. We're gonna
You
look.
can tell me to take a dip in the river as we go over the bridge.
I mean, if you're still smell, then we've got big problems.
You mean there's a giant two-headed wolf that can talk? We have bigger problems? What?
Yep. So yeah, I guess that covers all the people that the servants mentioned, right?
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, we would head to probably the inn.
So as you get back to the manor and start to go through, you hear a pretty big, you hear a pretty loud ruckus at the front door.
Oh, at the manor?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I need to talk to Fifth. It's important legal matters.
Oh, lovely.
And the servants are refusing to let him in. Sir, if you don't get it back, we'll call the guard. You do not have permission to come here. Well, then is Fifth there and you talk to him? And he tries to, like, squeeze in and starts yelling and calling for your name. Fifth!
I go up behind the servants that are trying to keep Ruck out.
Whoa.
Excuse me, servants. Are you trying to control this man?
Well, not control so much.
Stop! No, everybody, stop! Oh, Hark, I'm coming. Hark, I'm here. I'm coming to you outside. Just stay there.
Okay.
No one is being detained or controlled by anybody.
All right, as long as you're sure.
Yes, master. And then the servants disperse and let everything go on. Oh, Fifth, you kind of smell bad.
Yes, well,
Sorry. I came here. I have some important legal documents. I need you to sign.
oh, lovely. What
It's-
manner of legality do these concern?
It's so that you guys can always have a special room in the Holy Cow, and that Miles will never force you to do jobs for us unless you want to. And there's no strings attached.
Ah,
And I signed it here, and Shay signed it, and now you need to sign it. And he hands you the contract.
does Shay's signature look like a signature?
You just see scribbles
Okay.
because it's in a different language.
Oh, would I recognize it as a language though?
I don't know. Would you?
Are they pretty scribbles?
Yeah, I mean, would you legitimately have signed it in a different language?
I would. In Premortal.
Primordial? Don't have that.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, you would see, like, probably different symbols, Fifth. You, of course, wouldn't recognize them, but I mean, in comparison with the rest of the document, it
It looks more organized.
It looks legit.
Okay.
yeah, it would look like it was different than the rest of the document.
Okay. I'll sign in giant.
Perfect. Sorry if it's a little bit hard to understand. It's so that the government won't know what we're doing.
Ah,
It's a
yes.
secret.
Yes, you must keep it from those lords.
Yeah, other than you, you're the good government, the bad ones.
Yes.
Right. Well, yeah. So you sign it, and then Sparta, we need you to sign it, and Navarre, we need you to sign it too.
What is it?
I told you, it's.
No, you
So
told
that-
him. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay. So this is the contract that I made, so that you will never be forced to do things that you don't want to do from us, and you'll always have a room to stay at the Holy Cow.
Hey, Fifth,
Yes.
can I just have a room here?
Yes.
Okay. No
If we have
thanks.
extra space in the
good.
manor, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And DM, I also want to roll an insight check to see if he's trying to pull a fast one on us with something in the contract.
Okay.
That would be a 6.
He seems 100% legitimate.
Yeah, I'm still just gonna be like, nope.
I would also like to see if I can see what he's up to, based on the scribbles, I guess.
What? Let's see. What languages do you speak again?
I've got Common, Draconic, Elvish, Giant, Thieves' Cant.
Okay, so you recognize the Common and Draconic.
So that's
That-
2/3 of the document.
Yes.
Is he trying to pull a fast one on us?
No. That's exactly what you'd expect to see from Kruk.
Okay.
It starts kind of going off into tangents about life stories and mentions hotel and my friends, and
And putting us in cages.
you don't see anything about cages specifically in the contract.
At least not in those 2/3 that I can read. Okay, sounds great.
Yes.
DM, if you didn't catch it, I'm back.
Yeah, I saw.
Sounds good. But I don't know where I am.
You're still in the inn. We'll come back to you in a second.
Yeah.
So unless Fifth insists that I sign the document, Sparta's passing.
All right. So he acknowledges that, then he proffers it to you, Fifth, and very expectantly. So you're gonna sign it so we can put this matter behind us. I feel really bad about all this stuff that happened.
Nevere pulls out Sir Lanford and asks him if he should write down his name. And Sir Lanford says, "As I see it." Is that a yes?
Sir Lanford's got a little wordy. I would say yes.
Yeah. Seems like it'd
what
be
that
yes.
is. What is that?
That seems like more of a yes than a no.
Magic 8 Ball's on something. Oh my goodness.
Like, if someone was like, hey, should I eat that cheese bread?
As
As
I
I
see it.
see it.
That's what I would say. That's what I would think.
Fair. He would just take the document and sign it then, yeah.
All right. All right. So Fifth, you're gonna sign it.
Fifth already did that.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Giant.
Oh, right. You didn't, Giant. That's right. Okay.
All right,
Oh,
I'll
Nick.
sign it if everybody else is.
Okay. Sounds good.
I write my name in Abyssal.
Here's the sound. Man, you guys don't know how to spell. I guess this is good. I'm just gonna write your name next to it so I can remember who's who.
Nice.
And then he turns around and leaves. Thanks, guys. Okay. So as after that happens, we're gonna do the flashback back to Crumb. So, David, in order for this to make sense for what has happened, we're gonna have to need you to go back to sleep after your vision.
I had a vision and was telling the guy to. I didn't understand where he was wanting to go, so I was trying to give him suggestions to look at the land,
Yes.
explore, and
Yes.
then I fell asleep at that point. Is that what
So
happened?
he asked you. He needed you to have
Ask
a.
your favor.
Yes, he's asking you for a favor.
Oh, he asked me for a favor, and
Yes.
That's
and then
where
I fell
we're at.
asleep.
And that's where we left off.
Oh, okay. So this is the flashback. Okay,
Yes.
that's how we'll treat it.
To finish up your scene.
Cool.
So yeah, Crumb, or Lord, whatever you are, Paladin to Rockout, whatever. I need you to do me a favor.
Well, it's Lord Chicken Eater the Mighty, if you really want to know.
Right. Lord Chicken Eater the Mighty.
Yeah,
I need
that's
you to do
me.
me a favor.
Okay. Well, what is it?
I need you to write a paper and then submit it to the Magician's Guild up in Raira about what's transpired here today.
You want me to write a letter?
No, a scientific paper.
Oh,
I
Like-
need.
explain what happened.
Yeah, do you know how to? Are you a good storyteller?
Oh, I tell the best stories.
Okay, perfect. So I need you to write. It's like a story, but only include the things that happened. Write it on a piece of paper, and the next time you're in Rhaenyra, go find the Magician's Guild, and I need you to go talk to Corrigan Swiftbranch and tell him of what you found for science.
Oregon Swift Branch,
Yes.
and give him my scientific lever.
Paper.
Paper.
Not lever, paper.
Not a
Yes.
letter. Not a lever.
Yes. Paper. Scientific paper. It's not a letter. You're not writing it to him. You're just telling a story and putting it on paper. But only the things that happened.
Okay. Okay. And how soon does he need this?
I mean, he's not expecting it, so... Just
So
when-
as soon as I get the paper done, then I can...
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I can do that favor for you.
All right. And, if you could fix this whole bridge thing too, that'd be helpful. But I think I'm going to take your advice and go up into the clouds up north, and maybe that's the happy cloud place that they always say. When you're dead, you see a bunch of signs that direct you where to go, and then they just kind of stop. So we're all kind of confused.
There's a broken bridge.
I mean, it's not a literal bridge. It's like I don't know. It's like a big glowy thingy that you're supposed to be able to walk through and take you to the other side, I guess, is what the understanding is. But we try to walk to this glowy thingy and it just stops and we can't get through it.
There's a bridge over on the south side of Sunon. Have you tried crossing over that bridge?
It's not that kind of. Yes, we've tried. It didn't work.
So you weren't able to cross over the bridge on the south side? Sorry. On the south side of Sunon?
We did, and it didn't work. We crossed over the south side and went both ways, and it didn't work.
What didn't work? The bridge didn't work?
Yes, I'm
But
still
you
here,
got to
aren't
the
I?
other side. Well,
Yes.
then that means you crossed the bridge. Get into the town.
Yeah, that's right. Just
So the bridge works.
fix the
Okay.
spiritual bridge so I can go to the afterlife. You understand what the afterlife is, right?
Yeah, it's where Durakel is.
Yes. I can't
Oh, the
see
death
Raquel.
bridge.
can't
I
see
forgot
Raquel.
about that. The death
Think about
bridge.
all of the people that can't see Raquel because the death bridge is broken.
Sometimes when I come across a bridge that's broken, I check to see how deep the water is, and then I try to swim across. Have you tried swimming across?
I'll try that. I'll try that.
Okay. And if it doesn't work, come back and let me know. I might have other ideas because I'm smart.
Okay then. Well, it's been interesting talking to you. I'll go now. Goodbye.
Bye.
As he walks through the wall and disappears. And then,
Fall asleep.
yeah. So there's like a lot of screaming outside, but we'll just attribute that to your dream and have you sleep until the next morning. And you'll wake up. And once you walk out of your room, then Shay will be there.
Okay. Is that where we're at now?
Yeah.
Hey, Shay. Good morning.
Hmm.
I had weird dreams last night. Did you have any weird dreams last night?
I got woken up.
You did get woken up?
Yeah.
What would you get woken up by?
Sparta. Panicking. Because there
happened?
were spirit animals walking around and a servant fainted and
Mm,
oh, and then fifth and the rest of them went up to the manor to sleep. I came back to get you, but you were out, so I stayed down in the common area here and
I must have slept in a bit. I I don't know if I was dreaming or if I woke up. I had weird dreams. I had a dream about that guy that we, removed his head.
Oh, what did he have to say?
He was trying to cross bridges. He said that crossing the bridge in Sunan wasn't working. I don't believe him. I've crossed the bridge a lot. It works fine for me. And then he wanted me to... I have to write a letter or paper. I have to tell a story and give it to someone in the town that I can't remember because I forgot to write it down.
Oh, okay. Well,
GM, what was the town?
Rhaenyra.
Right, yeah. It was someone in Rhaenyra, some Korgan fast branch or something.
oh, okay.
I'm supposed to give him a letter from the guy we beheaded, I guess.
I don't know if we're heading up there or not, but
That's okay. If we ever pass up in that area, I'm gonna probably just write a letter and have it ready. So if we ever are, then I can give it to him. It's not an urgent thing.
oh, okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
You said the others went to go sleep at the manor? Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's where Fifth lives now, huh?
Well, he was here. He
Oh,
passed out, and Elibas put him into his room.
gotcha.
So that's all I know.
Okay. So we're just hanging out here waiting for the rest to come back?
I guess I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm gonna get some food.
You do that. She puts her head on the table and sleeps.
And I call that for Hurak or one of the waitresses, servants.
Yeah.
people.
Rock's out there, so the servants will come in. They give you food.
Cool.
As you're eating, then you hear some footsteps go down, and Elba walks in from the bedrooms. Oh, hey, Rock!
Oh, hey, Elba.
How are you?
I'm a little tired today. I didn't sleep very good. Weird
Yeah,
dreams.
me too. I was up for a while, and then I came back, and I did. I was up really late last night too. That's why I slept in.
I guess all of us had weird sleeps last night.
Yeah, I don't know. There must be something in the water or something. I don't know.
I haven't really had any water, but okay.
And then it'll be around that time that the rest of the group will come back to the inn.
Ah,
So
Back.
Rob slept in really late.
Elba.
Oh, hey, hi, Fifth, darling. Where have you been? I woke up and you weren't there.
Can I roll insight? Something seems off.
Yeah.
That's a 15 to determine whether or not this is actually her,
Yeah, it's her.
or if something seems off, or if it's all in my head.
Fifth raises an eyebrow.
So Fifth, you would definitely know that there's something wrong because she was not there when you woke up and left. Sparta, you I guess you could kind of tell. I mean, you don't. Well, yeah, I guess you were with Elba enough that you kind of.
Yeah, I've been traveling with her and with the group for weeks.
Yeah, so you tell there was something up.
Okay.
So Elba looks back at you, Fifth, and she raises an eyebrow as well, and completely it mimics the look that you're giving her.
Yes. We were at the mansion. I'll tell you all about it. Come with me.
Okay.
And he takes her to the room.
Okay.
Navarre. Did Elba seem a little suspicious to you, acting kind of funny? Navarre?
Oh, that wasn't. I thought when you said his name, it didn't sound like. I'm sorry. She has always been a strange one in my eyes, so I'm not entirely certain.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, if you go back to the room, Fifth. Hi. What's up?
We can do this conversation off screen.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
That's related to things.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know I'll let you know privately what she said
Great.
because you have that conversation. And then she walks back into the room with the rest of everybody else.
Sparta's just going to be staring at her.
Yes, Sparta. What can? Are you okay? She
I'm fine.
waves her hand in front of your eyes.
Nothing happens because I don't blink, but yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Well,
Are
that's
you
good.
okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Stare.
I finish my food and I go over and I'm like, Elba, you didn't do it right. And I get my finger and go to poke him in his untrustworthy eye.
Okay. I don't feel comfortable doing that, but okay.
I just continue to stare at her through the one eye I could still see her through.
See these flames right here? I'm like twirling my finger in his eye socket with the little magic green flames. It doesn't burn. It's totally fine. It's safe. And then I pull my finger out and just look at Elba. See? No problem. No big deal. But you don't wave it out here. You put your finger in there. That's it.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Crumb.
Anytime.
Yeah. So, what are we gonna do today? I mean, I heard a bunch of noises last night. Do you guys know what that was about?
Well, I mean, I had either a dream or a dead person visited me. I don't know what it was.
Well, I suppose we could always go south. The only clue we had for fixing the bridge was to go find the followers of Shilrock in the city down south,
Yeah, and was it Ellendale?
I guess.
Then she turns to Fifth. Oh, Howard! Howard's from Ellendale. We could maybe speak with him.
You say Howard?
Yeah, Howard Goshawk. He's you guys have met him before. Crumb. He's the one that set up your Lord papers.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm. So he's from down south.
Oh yeah, I believe he's from Ellendale. Maybe he could give some more information on where about the following of Shilrak, and we can figure out what we need to do from there. I don't know, maybe just a suggestion. But I'll follow you guys wherever you want to go.
Well, I have a paper I need to deliver to Rhaenyra at some point.
Oh, paper? About what?
Well, I don't know yet. I have to write it.
Okay.
I guess I'm supposed to write about everything that happened.
What about everything? What do you mean everything? Like everything that ever happened in the whole world, or like
Who told you to write this paper?
You see him reach up and just kind of start scratching his head. It was like a dream, but maybe it wasn't. I think it was, the guy that I accidentally cut his head off, but purposefully. Didn't mean to kill him. Remember him?
I do.
Yeah. He wanted me to do him a favor and write a letter to someone in Rhaenyra.
Huh.
So I said I would, because I feel bad for killing him. Because I didn't think he'd actually die, but I forgot that if you cut the head off, then they do die. So that was my bad. So I said I'd write a letter for him. Which reminds me, I need to go find some paper. Has Ruck returned with the group?
yeah. At this point, he would walk in. Oh, hey, Crumb, you were asleep before.
What? Yes, I was sleeping.
I need you to sign this paper.
Sleep. What's this paper?
It's a contract that says that I'll never go back on my lodging agreement ever, and you guys can stay here as long as you want to, no matter what Miles says.
Is there anything suspicious about this paper?
No. Why?
I look at Hruck very seriously. Can I trust the author of this document?
I'm the one that wrote it, so yeah, you can trust me.
Do you know if you put anything in there that I should be concerned about? Is there anything you put in there that I shouldn't be trusting of? Do you trust yourself? Do we trust you?
Let me reread it really fast. Let's do it.
Okay,
So
let me
much
know. Let me
charisma.
know. Let me know if you find anything in there that I should be worried about.
Hey, Crumbs.
Yeah.
I looked at it with my trustworthy eye, and it looked good.
Oh. Okay.
Make sure to maybe put it in like a special language. That's what everyone else has been doing. It's a secret document, just in case the government gets it.
Oh yeah. Well, I am a lord. Does that mean I'm a government?
He's talking about the fishermen, the government of fishermen.
Oh yeah, we don't want the government of fishermen. But yeah, Ruck, do you know I'm a lord now? That means I'm a government.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Can I like, hey, can I put like, use your name, be like Lord Crumb eats here?
Totally. Absolutely. And my official
Isn't it
title,
Lord
is-
Chicken Eater?
Yeah, I was just gonna say my official title isn't Lord Crumb. Actually, it's
Lord Chicken Eater the Mighty, if I remember correct.
Lord Chicken Eater the Mighty.
So your sign would have to say Lord Chicken Eater the Mighty eats here.
Whoa. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh, it's a good thing. Also, you could also put Durakel's head religious leader
uh-huh.
is here too.
Okay, and also put that Lord Grimsborth approves this place too. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And he's not even going to look at you, Fifth, to ask. He's just going to assume it's okay.
Oh, and you can also put a friend of Armon. Yep, that too.
Okay. Well, you sign this, and then I'll get to work on that stuff.
Okay. Do you have something I can sign this with?
Yeah. I mean, he gives you a. He's been holding a quill and ink. You can use this.
Okay. As I start to sign, I ask Kruk, do you have any more of these papers? Or do you know where I can get some? I'm supposed to write some papers.
Yeah, you could go into Miles's room and go grab stuff, but tell him to. You should tell him to come out here. He's been lazy all day yesterday and all day today, just sleeping away. It's his turn to empty the chamber pots.
Oh, okay. I'll let him know. And then I go and put some scribblings down that's basically Crumb, but it's written in, let's see, what languages do we have so far?
We have Primordial, we have Giant, we have Abyssal, we have Common.
Orcish, Draconic.
Who wrote in Draconic and in Orcish?
That's
Right.
the contract
Right.
is written in common.
Druck doesn't actually speak very good Draconic. He just knows a couple of words, and those are the words he used.
So I write
Are they
Crumb
cuss
Tharn.
words in Draconic that are just sprinkled across the document?
Yeah.
So I write not down at the bottom where the signatures are. I start in the bottom right corner and curve up the side margin because he doesn't know how to write small, and writes Crumtharn in Gnomish. and then after the Gnomish Crumtharn, he puts Lord Chicken Eater the Mighty in Dwarvish right after that. And so at that point, it wraps from the bottom right corner up the side margin, and then he keeps turning the papers. He's like signing, and it finishes in the middle of the top, but it's like upside down at that point, if you can follow my description.
Perfect. Oh, this is so official. Oh, if we only had like a, I don't know, like you're a lord, right? Crom, you said?
Yes.
Do you have a seal? I don't know, like it's something that fancy people use to say it came
Oh
from
yeah,
them.
I know what a still is. I got you covered. Hold on a sec. I reach in my pocket. I'm not saying it. I just pull out some squash, just a little bit. I put it in the corner or somewhere on the page that doesn't have writing, and I just put a little tiny pile, and then I slam my fist down on it.
Don't you have like a thing emblazoned with like a snail somewhere?
I do
Yeah,
have
you're-
my necklace thing. It's like a Yeah.
Fifth tries to get your attention and then points at your necklace.
right as my hand smashes the goop around, I see you pointing at my necklace, and I look down, and I'm like, oh yeah. And I take the necklace off and kind of push it into the goo of the squash on the paper, so the paper is a little bit wet and it had some mush, and then now there's an imprint of a snail shell. Yeah, I put the necklace back on. All right, it's sealed for you.
All right.
Now I'm gonna run up to Miles' room and go get those papers.
Okay. And remember to tell them to come out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take care of this. Thanks everyone for signing. I'm sorry again that Miles was so rude.
Or
guys-
whatever.
So I'm gonna run upstairs and barge into Miles' room. What do I see?
Miles is actually next door. His room
Oh.
is.
It's not in the inn,
Right.
so I don't run.
In the building
upstairs.
adjacent to it. You walk in and I mean that's where that's like the business side of the inn is. And so there's like a desk and there are several scrolls that are about.
Is Miles in there right now?
Miles is not there.
Do
You
I
don't see Miles anywhere in the room.
Do I see like a portable quill type ink thing that I can take?
Yeah. There's a quill and ink bottle sitting on top of the desk. And
The ink
there's
bottle
tons of
has it.
papers around. You can choose whether or not to grab one that actually has writing on it or look to see if there are blank ones. There are blank ones if you look hard enough, but I'll leave that up to you.
Can I take the quill and the bottle without spilling the ink in my bag? Like, is there a
Yeah.
lid for it?
Yeah,
Cool.
there's a stopper.
So I'm going to take those, and then I'm going to rummage through and find how many blank pages can I find rummaging through the papers.
You can find.
I want to find as many as I can.
17.
I find 17 blank pages. I take the 17 blank pages and the quill and ink, and I put them in my bag. And while I was rummaging, did I see anything else that looked interesting?
No, not really. Just a bunch of business papers and then, regular blank papers and stuff. Just a regular office.
As I'm putting the 17 pages in my bag, I'm trying to count them, but counting's amazing with Chrome. So as I try and fail to count the papers and I put it in my bag, I'm like, that doesn't seem like enough. And so I look down and I'm like, I think I need I need like 3 more, which is 6 pages. And so I'm going to try to find 6 pages that have the least amount of writing on them.
Okay.
Like
you do that.
I'm looking for ones that like maybe one side of the page is blank,
Okay.
or minimal writing.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find 6 pieces of paper that have some writing on them. Yeah.
Okay. That gives me 23 pages, 6 of them with some writing. Great. Okay. I go leave and head back to the group.
Kate?
Hey guys.
Yeah. So you come back, everyone's to the inn, and Ruck has left.
Hey guys, what's our plan? We're doing today. Any good adventures?
Well, I think we need to gather supplies for heading out, don't we? Thought we were
Yeah.
going to go to the city,
Which
try to fix
city?
the bridge. The other one,
Oh, the Death Bridge.
yeah, with the followers of Shilrak.
Yeah. We should probably try and fix that. We're going to
think-
probably need a lot of extra squash for that.
At that sound, you start to hear the super obnoxious whining coming from your wolf head.
Oh yeah, what happened to...
I stabbed the other one
Yeah, he threw a spear through the other one and it broke.
because I thought you were under attack.
So the direwolf head is out of commission at the moment?
Yeah, you got to go back to the person and have them re-enchant it.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, we need supplies. I need some supplies too, probably.
All right, so shopping trip. You guys can teach me about this thing called shopping.
Well, you all go get supplies.
Do you need anything?
I believe
I understand. I understand. You gotta go do some married couple stuff, right?
No, it's just Elva said that we might have a. What was the guy's name? What is he, like a
Howard.
ward? Steward?
Howard
Our
Gottschalk.
steward?
Oh yeah, Howard Gashok.
Yeah. He's like our steward, right? Like our head steward
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
our head steward, and he's from the place we're
He's-
supposed to go,
I forgot we'd already discussed that.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
yeah,
reminder.
and
Yes.
they'll just be
Oh,
like, "Well,
yeah,
you guys
right.
go get supplies. We're gonna go talk to him." And
Right. You know what? I think I'm gonna come with you. Shay, who are you gonna go with? Shay?
Oh, hey, Fifth, do you have any paper?
I could.
I
I
go
could
over
go
to check
kill
on
some
Shay.
for you.
Is Shay awake? Ashley?
No.
Shay's asleep.
Yeah.
I poke her cheek. Does she wake up?
No.
Hey, guys. I think Shay's is zonked out over here.
Oh, yeah, she said she was tired because she kept getting woken up or something.
Should I bring her with us?
We could probably let her sleep and then come back after we're done shopping.
See. Should we
Or
put her in her
bring
room?
with us.
Out of your mouth, Sparta, you you hear a voice coming from out of your mouth. She can't stay with me. No room.
Okay. Why? Do you have guests in there?
Yes, maybe. Just there's no room.
I instantly, without knocking, open up my chest and start rummaging around, pull out Gnap, and I'm rummaging around in there for another person to try and find his guest.
Yeah, you find it. You find another kobold. Hey, be nice to my friend. We've been playing cards all morning.
Hello, little one.
Hello.
How did you get in there?
Canap goes, I told you I can teleport where I need to go. Sometimes I have friends.
Just because you can go wherever you want doesn't mean they can.
If I hold his hand, he can come with me. Duh. Gosh, some people are so dumb.
Do you have other friends in there right now?
It's my private residence. I don't think that's any of your business.
It's literally my body. I think it's entirely my business.
Wait, Knap,
Yeah.
you say you can teleport anyone anywhere if you hold their hand?
Yeah, but they have to be really small. I don't think I could take you. I can only bring like
We should try. We should
I
try.
put Gnap and his other friend's tail in one hand, and I'm holding them both by the tail now, and I'm using my other hand to rummage around for another kobold.
You hold on. He rolls really low and trying to. Well, no. I want you to roll a
Athletics.
athletics. See if you get lower than what he did.
No, I didn't.
What'd you get?
16 plus 8?
Okay, he rolled a 3.
Yeah, so no, I didn't.
Wait, what do you mean? What? What?
You said, "Did you roll low or something?" And he said, "No, he didn't."
Oh, he didn't. Oh, I thought you were. Okay, yeah. No, he does not get out. He's completely stuck. As you dig through, you don't find another kobold. As you like, everyone else sees this really weird sight. It's like he's digging in his like almost his entire like up to like his shoulder, like it's like in his chest, and like it's completely disappeared as he's like rummaging around this void of his chest.
Yep, I have this awesome idea. We should try it real quick.
What is it? As he's like kind of swinging back and forth from his tail.
Well,
What is
come
it?
here. Come here. I want to tell you a secret.
I can't. He's all on my tail. Oh, wait, I know. And then he goes and like he pulls himself up and he bites his tail off, and he falls to the ground and he walks up to you. What, Crumb?
All right. So
Wow.
here's what I'm thinking. And I lean in and I whisper something in his ear. I'm whispering. I'm actually typing a DM to Jared. And I whisper that to him, and then I finish. Yeah, we should totally try that, right?
I could do it, but if I take you, I'd only bring your arm or your leg. But we can try it if you want. Ready?
Wait. Does your friend teleport too? What if both
No.
of you held my hand?
No, just me.
Oh.
At about this point, I give up the search and look up to see I'm only holding Gnap's tail and his friend still.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
What if just you went and did it?
I could do that, probably.
Okay, you
Cool.
do that and then hand it to me.
So what's your name?
What's your name?
My name's Sparta.
Yeah, that's my name too. Sparta. Yeah, that's a good name.
I'm just staring at him.
He looks back, and he's comfortable, just not continuing the conversation.
I stick my big hand out in front of Knep. Come on. You should do it.
Okay, just hang on. Guys, I need to go to the facilities. I'll be right back. And he disappears. And then a couple seconds later, he reappears. Here you go. And then he hands Crumb a snowball.
And I grab the snowball and I throw it at Sparta.
Roll an attack roll.
Yeah, roll an attack roll.
Do I get? Is there like a surprise element?
You beating my armor
Do you
class?
want advantage?
Yeah, it's that's what the armor class is. I would just
Does
Oh,
it get
okay.
does it get advantage? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Is there
I would-
for
I mean,
surprise?
he's a fighter, so his reflexes are pretty
yeah,
trained.
that's
I would just say it's a regular attack roll.
Okay. Well, is that unarmed then? Is that what
Yeah.
that would be? Okay. That's a.
I don't know. Is he proficient with snowballs?
I'm gonna say no.
Then that's just going to be a d20 plus your strength modifier for a thrown weapon.
There you go.
Oh, not unarmed. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
unarmed will add your proficiency bonus.
Plus a strength for. Wait, sorry. What was it?
So it's you roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Okay. 22.
Wait,
That
would it be
is.
dex because it's arranged?
Thrown weapons are through your strength.
Are snowballs finessed?
No.
Okay.
Either way, it's a hit.
I aimed for your untrustworthy eye.
Well, my untrustworthy eye pulls the spear out of my chest and throws it back at you. That is a 17 to hit
Yep.
for 15 points of damage.
I stagger back. That's a big hit.
Get out. Goes. I'm not gonna do that again,
What
Crumb.
was that for?
You attacked me.
That was a playful thing. It's snow. It's frozen water.
What?
Wait, so if I hit him, there was no like damage roll or anything, right?
I mean, you can roll a damage roll.
Does
For-
snowball do
But
damage?
it's a snowball. I would imagine a snowball. I don't know. I
Well-
guess it's up to you, DM. Like snowball on a Warforged.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't do any damage at all.
Snowball do damage to a normal person?
Well, people. You
If
know,
it was in the
poke your
face,
eye out.
I would, yeah. I would argue it would be at least like a point of damage, but you
I have
don't have a
gotten.
traditional face, so it wouldn't be a It wouldn't do any. It wouldn't do anything to you.
I've been hit in the eye with a snowball in the past, and it was very not enjoyable.
That's critical hits. Sure.
Critical hit, yeah. So
So
I
this-
staggered
you
back
could-
and fallen down with, I guess, the spear sticking out of me.
Yeah.
So you wait, playful, what's huh? Does not compute. Concepts have not been taught.
I'm your friend, I thought.
I thought so too until you threw this. You attacked me with this playful frozen water thing. I start
Water.
closing the distance, pulling out this second spear that I have.
Wait! It was my fault. My fault, Sparta. Okay. So you know how you. Let me teach you a life lesson, okay?
At this point, I just kick him in the face. Him being Gnap.
Roll a strength check.
Just a strength check?
Yep.
Okay. That
You're
is
gonna hit
a
him. I want to see how hard you hit him.
okay. That is a 21.
Let me fly across the room.
Okay. So, both of you were in on this together, is what I'm hearing.
No, it's not like that. Put down the spear. Does anybody else want to step in? He's much bigger than me.
Am I standing over Crumbs yet?
Yeah.
All right, as you insist. I bring spear down on Crumbs.
You see a bow and arrow in your face.
Okay.
I mean, is everyone else just going to sit there and watch? Or are they going to try and intervene? Fifth or Navarre?
And intervene with this what? The fighting?
I don't. You're
The
seeing
snowball?
Crumb get stabbed with a spear, and he's going to go in for a second one.
He can handle himself. We got healing potions. He brought
That's
this on
a,
himself by getting snowballs.
That's a 13 to hit. Crumbs.
Crumb
was
was
that?
clearly the aggressor here.
13 to hit.
That missed.
Okay, so I embed the spear like right next to your head into the floor.
And I sit there, I look at it, I'm like, you're not supposed to fight your friends, Sparta.
You started it. I'm
I
just
wasn't
ending it.
fighting. It's playful. Children do it. Little kids.
What is playful? I don't understand.
You know, when you're like a little kid and
No. I don't.
it's like I pull the spear out.
I take it from you and put it back in my chest. Along with the second one. Starting to realize that I may have made a mistake.
Hey, you got to clean that up before you put it back in there.
I just look over at him. And then I just put the ripped off tail in there as well.
Playful is like, I don't know, fifth. How do you, like, you know, when you're a kid, you know what playful is, fifth, right?
I do. Yes.
Maybe you don't. Maybe am I the only one that knows what playful is? Yeah, see,
Playfulness
that's why I'm the
is
smartest one
when
here.
you see the children and they are laughing and they are at play. This kind of a thing. A projectile not meant to wound, only to
For
indicate.
entertainment?
Yes, entertainment.
Uh,
I thought Playful was roaming the streets for food for, the person he reports to. Is that not what we call play?
Well, there's different types. While I'm talking, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Fifth looks alarmed for just a split second.
There's different types of playing. Like Sparta. Wait, do you know how to laugh?
I don't know. What is laughing's that thing you guys do, but I don't know if I don't know that I've ever laughed.
All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to teach you how to laugh, and we're going to teach you how to tell jokes. We're going
Okay.
to give you some. We're going to teach you how to have a sense of humor and to have fun.
I offer
And that
you a
way-
hand so I can help you back up.
And I get up, and so we got to figure out what something that brings you happiness, joy. Do you know what makes you happy?
Makes me. I
Don't you get happy, or do
I
you get
had-
sad or angry?
I enjoyed when we were doing science.
Oh, like when we took the guy's head off.
Yeah,
Well,
that was fun.
that's not quite humor, but I mean, I guess some people might find it.
Fifth looks alarmed again for another split second.
And no, but probably not that. But is there anything else that like makes you feel good? Maybe we just need to show you more stuff.
Eliminating those who would oppress others.
Okay, well, I guess that's different. We need to find something that you think is funny. Like, let me think about this. Navarre, do you know anything funny? Maybe a joke? Or does Sir Lanford know any good jokes?
I have not had Sir Lanford tell me a joke. I can ask him if you'd like me to. He
Yes.
pulls out Sir Lanford. And he asks Sir Lanford if he has a joke to tell. And the outlook is not so good. Dang it.
That's not a good joke.
Indeed it is not. I don't know if he knows the concept of a joke.
Okay,
Oh.
I got one.
What's that?
What's a rogue's favorite metal?
A rogue's favorite metal?
Yeah,
Steel.
yeah, steel. You get it? I don't get it.
Sparta, do you get that joke?
No.
Oh. Okay. An elf, a human, and an orc walk into a bar, and the halfling just walks underneath it.
Well, yeah, he's half their size.
I don't know. Can I just go? Can
Go
you
get-
let go of? Can you let go of Sparta now so we can go back home? I'm done with this.
Not until he tells me his real name.
He's embarrassed. He doesn't like to tell people his real name.
Well, he can't have mine.
He looks up and starts. Can about speak Draconic? I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
He starts speaking to the other guy in Draconic.
Except that, half of our party cannot understand that.
Right. So he just essentially says, "Just tell him so he can be done. This idiot's not going to let us continue on with our game until you just tell him your name. Just make something up." And then the other kobold, fine. My name is Thumb.
Nice,
My name's
nice,
Thumb.
nice to meet you, Thumb. Can I roll insight to see if he's telling the truth?
Yes.
Ooh, nat 1.
He's absolutely, completely honest.
All right, nice to meet you, Thumb. Never release him.
All right. They walk up and they just kind of knock on your chest. Can you open up now?
Yeah, and I open it up.
All right. They both climb inside. We need to get a handle for the inside of this for maybe later. Maybe next upgrade, you can install a handle so I can open it up when I need to.
We'll see.
Sparta,
Yes.
do you know what a bard is? A bard,
I don't know. Would you guys have taught me what a bard is by now?
I'm confused by exactly what things you do and don't know from just.
I'm confused by it too, so it makes two of us.
We're gonna go.
He would have been programmed with some knowledge so that he could function as
Yeah,
a
that's the-
murder
yeah.
robot.
So yeah,
The rest
that's
of it- so probably not.
Do you
So
know
let's-
different classes and magic things so that you could be a more effective mortar robot?
We should start just doing
So
with the setting stone. Evens, odds you don't.
okay, sounds good.
And
I know
odds.
what a bard is. So
Oh,
evens,
go ahead.
evens,
Even
yes.
means yes, odd means no.
Nope, not a clue.
A bard is someone who sings songs and stuff.
Okay.
And I was going to tell you a joke about it, but you don't know what a bard is, so.
Okay.
What about. Do you know what a druid is?
I'm gonna go with yes because Navarre probably has told me and filled me in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why did the
thing
druid
Navarre is
start a
right.
garden?
Because that's what druids do. They grow
Because
things.
he wanted to grow his own team.
Huh?
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Do you know what a paladin is?
Isn't that the thing you are?
That is what I am. But do you know what a paladin is?
Yeah, it's you.
Do you know what? Do you know what chainmail is?
It's armor,
Do you know why paladins wear chainmail?
so they don't die when someone throws a javelin at their chest.
Because it's holy armor.
I mean, that makes sense. There's holes in the chain.
That's
links,
why it's
so-
funny. Because paladins are holy, spiritual.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they have different spellings.
Sparta, so what they're trying to say is sometimes there's a thing called a joke where sometimes when something happens, you can have a double meaning, and when the wrong meaning is replaced, then people think it's funny. It's humorous.
Okay.
I think that you're just gonna have to find the joy within yourself of what really makes you feel good and smile. Have you ever smiled before?
No,
Oh well,
I don't have the
Probably-
muscles for that.
Crum, you should work on that. Get him to smile.
Besides, the only thing
Okay.
that's inside of me is you and thumbs.
Sorry, that's Elba. I'm Elba.
The only thing inside of me are the kobolds.
Right.
Well, and my javelins or my spears and whatever else the crazy kobolds have stored in there now.
Yeah, well, I think you can learn to do it. You'll be able to figure it out. Crum, you just gotta work with him. You two will get there, I think.
All right, well, with that, we should probably end for the night.
Yeah. We will end right there. Perfect. Well.
Bye,
excellent.
viewers.
Bye, viewers. Thanks
What are
for
viewers?
watching.
By ourselves.
All half of you.
All half of you. Come on, Game Stream, get out of here.